morning sa lahat ng ating mga YouTube followers na palaging sumusunod sa ating sumusubaybay sa ating channel, no? Magandang umaga. Or shall I say good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening, no? Kasi lahat tayo ay nasa iba't ibang mga lugar. Alright? Alrighty, so in this video, I will be having a tutorial, special video ito for my visually impaired subscribers. No? Isa itong special na ginawa para sa aking mga subscriber na special na mga tao. Okay? So, in this video, I will be talking about commentary screen reader. So, commentary screen reader, no? So, let's start na. So, ano ba tong commentary screen reader? So, ang commentary screen reader ay isang screen reader din na usually ginagamit ng mga visually impaired o ika nga yung mga blind, no? Or yung mga beautiful eyes. No? Sabi nila yung mga beautiful eyes daw. Okay, so ang screen reader ng commentary ay hindi pa masyadong popular sa iba, no? Kasi ang iba ay gumagamit pa ng top-up screen reader. So ngayon, ituturo ko po kung paano ito, excuse me po, paano ito gamitin, no? Okay, so first, kailangan natin siyang i-download sa website, no? Or sige lang, may ibibigay akong link sa description para ma-download nyo yung screen reader ng commentary, no? Okay, so kung na-download nyo na yung commentary screen reader, automatically mapupunta yan doon sa inyong file manager. Doon sa folder na download. Depende na sa inyo kung saan, kung anong pangalan ng inyong file manager. In my case, my files, no, sa Samsung devices, usually ang pangalan ng kanilang file manager ay my files. Meron din sa iba, file browser. Meron din sa iba, file manager. Or kahit anong so on and so forth, no? Alright, so in my case, pupunta ako sa aking my files para doon ko kunin doon ko i-install yung aking commentary screen reader na I have recently downloaded. Okay. So, my files.
Messages. Phone. Reasons. But overview. Recent. Messenger. Settings. Search. English.
Search natin yung my files.
M. Y. My eyes. My files. Keyboard hidden. My files. Search button.
Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo guys, ang aking screen reader ay hindi masyadong mabilis at saka hindi din masyadong mabagal. Kasi this tutorial is designed for visually impaired typical Android users, no? Yung mga typical na mga gumagamit. Hindi natin kailangan hindi natin kailangan na sobrang mabilis yung ating screen reader, no? Hindi naman tayo hindi naman tayo na sumasali sa karera. Alright. So sige. So kung mapapansin niyo, hindi masyadong mabilis, hindi din masyadong mabagal. Siguro ang aking pagsasalita lang sobrang mabilis. Okay, so sige. Pupunta tayo sa ating internal storage.
Documents Android training for sped view images. Documents. Installation 5. Internal storage 45.
Okay.
Internal storage.
And then
Navigate up.
let's go to download folder. Anong folder? Folder. Okay.
List. More. Go. Android. Back. Cardboard. Com. Decent. Download. Download.
Okay.
Navigate up. Button.
So inside this download folder, we will find the commentary. Commentary. Alan. Sige, sige.
List. More. Go.
It's not
Download.
commentary
Button.
screen reader yun, ha?
Android. Editor. Broad. Audio. Comment. Documents. Commentary. Screen reader. Crack.apk. 11 of 40.
Okay, ito. Commentary screen reader. Crack. Bakit kaya ito crack? Nabasag siguro. Okay. So,
Commentary. Screen reader.
let's
Crack.apk. 11 of 40.
let's install this. Okay, ha?
Package installer. Do you want cancel? Button. Install. Button.
Install. Click install.
Package installer. Installing.
Installing daw is sabi nila. So, dapat dinadouble tap natin, ha? Para ma-execute natin yung ating ano. Pero alam naman ng mga kahit typical Android users, dapat double tapping tayo eh. Kapag may screen
Shortcut
reader.
commentary screen reader added on home screen. Package installer. App installed.
Okay, sabi niya app installed daw. So, now I am currently using Google Talkback, no? So, ngayon, papalitan natin siya ng commentary screen reader.
Done. Button. Open. Button.
Okay, so, pupunta tayo sa open. I-open natin siya.
Alert. Welcome to commentary screen reader. Welcome to commentary screen reader. The best Android screen reading software. Choose one of the 3 options. Setup wizard. Lets you set up basic settings to help get you started quickly. Click on view permissions to read about various permissions and exit to leave the wizard.
Okay, so when you first open the screen reader app, you will land on this dialog or menu, no? First option is execute the or open yung configuration wizard,
Configuration wizard. Button. Permission description. Button.
permission at saka yung
Exit. Button.
permission description. So may tatlong options dito. First is yung open configuration wizard, and then number 2 is second is yung
Permission description.
permission description, and number 3 is yung exit. So pupunta tayo sa exit.
Configuration wizard.
So
Button.
pupunta tayo, i-configure natin. So let's go to configuration wizard. Double tap this.
Alert check permissions. Click next to grant basic permissions or cancel to exit.
So now we will click next step.
Exit. Button. Cancel. Button. Next step. Button.
Okay, next step tayo. Alright, double tap.
Allow commentary screen reader to make and manage phone calls. Allow. Button.
So always allow. Allow talaga yan, no? Okay.
Allow commentary screen reader to access photos, media, and files on your device. Allow.
Of
Button.
course, allow.
Alert use left-right swipes to navigate. Commentary screen reader supports various navigation modes. The default one is to use the up and down swipe gestures as the default movement gestures. However, if you are used to swiping left and right for movement, you can set it here too. Swipe left now to use the default gesture set, or swipe right to use the alternative gesture set.
Okay, so may option dito na,
Using the alternative gesture theme, but using the default exit button.
so may 3 options na naman.
Using the alternative gesture theme button.
Using the alternative gesture theme,
Using the default gesture theme.
using default gesture theme at saka yung exit. So, itong sa alternative gesture theme, ito yung usually na swipe right and left yung ating navigation ng ating cell phone, no? Ating Android phone. So, next item, right, left, yung similar na gesture ng talkback. Okay? At saka yung isa naman, yung second option is yung default niya.
Exit. Using the default gesture theme.
Yung default gesture theme ay kung gusto nyo yung up and down yung pag-navigate nyo ng inyong phone, so piliin nyo yung default. So in my case, I will choose,
Using the alternative gesture theme button.
I will use the alternative gesture theme. So I will double tap.
Alert read usage hints. Usage hints can help a novice user familiarize themselves with the usage of the screen reader. If this is your first time using your mobile phone, we recommend to enable this option for a seamless experience. However, if you are an experienced mobile user, we recommend turning this option off for more concise experience.
Okay, so sa usage hint, ito yung sinasabi ni Talkback na double tap to activate. Ito naman sa kanya, double tap to pareho lang para siguro. Double tap to activate it, parang ganon. So if you are sabi ni commentary, if you are daw tawag diyan yung parang advanced, no? Kung sanay ka na sa Android phones, so hindi mo na kailangan to kasi alam mo naman yung ginagawa mo sa phone mo. Alam mo naman, palagi kang sinasabihan, double tap to activate, double tap to activate. No? Hindi naman tayo hindi naman tayo tigas ang ulo, masunurin tayo. So isang sabi lang sa atin, alam na natin yan. So hindi na kailangan na pajulit-julit pa tayo. Diba? Okay, so in my case, I will choose
Usage hints can help a novice. Usage hints will be red button.
using, ang option dito is usage hint will be red
Usage hints will not be red button.
and usage hint will not be red.
Exit button.
So kapag will be red, so sinasabi niya talaga yung double tap to activate. So kapag if not be red, so hindi niya nasabi. No? So
Usage hints will not be red button.
in my case, I will choose the second option, not be red.
Alert read the list range. Reading the index of the currently focused element on the
Double-
list
double
might help
tap
you
ko.
orientate better in the length and your current position in the list. However, the red prompts will be longer and some people might find it difficult or disturbing.
Okay, so dito sa another configuration is yung read list index, no? So kapag may naka-list, sinasabi niya 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. So kayo kasi iba't iba naman tayo ng mga preference. So in my case, I will not use that, no? I don't like that. Char.
Usage hints will not be red button.
So I will choose again the second option, usage hint not be read. So ayaw ko kasi yung mga, kapag mag-swipe kasi nasabi niya 1, 2, 3. No? Alam naman natin magbilang, so bakit pa tayo tinuturuan magbilang? Okay?
Exit
So,
button. Usage hints will not be red
Not
button.
be read pa rin.
Alert read notifications. Reading notification will allow the screen reader to read incoming notifications. Turn this option on in order to have all notifications read. If you do not want to be disturbed, we recommend turning this option off.
Okay, so dito sa notification, I will turn it on. Kasi hindi naman tayo, tawag dito, hindi naman annoying yung mga notification kapag hindi sobra. So, I will turn it on. Pero later on, i-configure natin siya na minimal lang yung sinasabi niyang mga notifications. Meron kasi ditong option sa settings eh. So, I will turn it on.
Notifications will be red button.
Will be red. No? Magiging pula daw, pula. Joke lang. So, binabasa niya. Babasahin na yung notification.
Reading notifications will be red button.
Okay, so I will double tap this.
Alert use a single TTS engine. Select if you want to use two TTS engines for reading. The first one will be used for reading main information like the current focus and other very important things. The second engine will be used to read notification and any other less important messages like the bubbles.
Okay, so dito sa use double or single TTS, dito kasi sa commentary, pwede kang gumamit ng dalawang TTS or yung text-to-speech. No? Pwedeng ang iyong primary screen reader is, the primary TTS is yung eloquence, tsaka yung nagbabasa ng notifications mo is other TTS such as Google TTS, Samsung, dito sa yung built-in ng commentary, pwede din yung vocalizer. So it's really up to you, no? If what do you want to use for your secondary is TTS. So I will, in my case, gusto ko kasing option na ito. So I will use double TTS.
The single TTS engine, 2 TTS engines will be used. Button.
Ito sa 2 TTS engine will be used. Okay, so I will double tap this.
Alert the setup is complete. You can set command restart the setup wizard.
Okay, so the setup is complete, no? So we will
Okay, button.
press the OK button.
Commentary screen reader. Configuration wizard, 1 of 7. And list, 7
Okay,
items.
so yun yung basic setup ng commentary screen reader. So now let's go to basic configuration, no? So yun, setting up lang yun eh. Medyo mahaba na. So let's open the app. Okay, so we will go to,
Check permissions, 2 of 7.
we will close
Home,
this.
button.
Okay.
1 UI home. Cache reader. Home, home, messages.
So we will go to settings and then accessibility para mapuntahan natin yung aking, and then settings, accessibility then services kasi nandun si commentary.
Back, button.
Okay.
Back, button, apps. Back, button. Message app accessibility, button. Go to previous screen. Volume down, volume, recent app, brightness up, lock screen. Go to previous screen. Go to next screen.
Okay.
Google Assistant, accessibility, power up, accessibility settings.
Dito. Accessibility settings.
Accessibility. Navigate up, button.
Then
Interaction and text.
services.
About accessibility. Content about installed services. Talkback and 5 services. 7 of
Installed
11.
services pala. Mali. Installed services pala yan. The settings, then accessibility, then installed services.
About accessibility.
Okay.
Installed
Double
services.
tap this. Pasukan natin yan.
Installed services.
Then-
Talkback on. Accessibility menu. Select the speed off. Switch access off. Commentary screen reader off. 6
So,
of 7.
i-on natin itong commentary screen reader. So, let's try to open.
Slip commentary screen reader off. 6 of
Alright.
commentary screen reader. Commentary screen reader off. Switch
I-on natin
off.
yan. Double
Allow
tap.
commentary screen reader to have full control of your phone. Full control is appropriate for apps that help you with
Yes,
accessibility needs.
I will allow.
View and controls. Full that can read. That not allow button.
Okay, allow.
Welcome to COMMANTARYSCRENREADE
Commentary screen reader is a program which will help blind people use their mobile phones. We made some
So,
attempts
ito
for
yung
innovation.
kanyang
For more details, open potential.
introduction.
Some functionality is restricted
Okay,
until you
basahin
purchase
na lang
the full
natin.
version. For details, please contact the customer service in the official QQ group. Features: voice assist, battery 93%.
Okay, so, ano yan? Masyadong mahaba na yung ating tutorial, no?
Please
Stop
allow the app to
optimizing battery
ignore
usage.
the
Commentary screen reader will be able to run in the background. Its battery usage won't be restricted. Deny button. Commentary screen reader will be able to run in the background. Its battery usage won't be restricted.
Okay, so, dapat ano natin siya, i-allow natin siya in the background para kapag i-close all natin yung ating ating yung ating recent apps, hindi mamamatay yung ating screen reader, yung ating commentary.
Deny button.
Sabi niya naman, hindi naman yung nagre-restrict ng yung battery eh. Parang talkback lang din yan. Okay?
Deny button.
So, allow.
Allow button. Commentary screen reader. Commentary screen reader on. Switch.
So, naka-on na tayo. So, ngayon, i-off natin ang ating talkback.
Commentary screen reader is a program which will help blind people
So,
use their
kapag-
mobile phones. Leave settings. Back. Button. Installed services. Installed services.
Kapag wala
Select
kayong
speed,
shortcut sa
off,
talkback,
list, 7
hindi
items.
nyo ginawa ng shortcut yung talkback nyo para on or off. So, pwede nyo i-manually turn off yung talkback. So, i-manually natin.
Accessibility talkback on.
So, i-off natin ito.
Talkback. Talkback on. Switch.
I-off natin.
Alert turn off talkback. Turn off talkback. Cancel button. Turn off button.
Okay, turn
Talkback
off.
off. Talkback.
Okay. So, ngayon, ang ating ginagamit na ay ang commentary screen reader na. Okay, alright.
Navigate up button.
So, mag-back tayo, navigate up tayo.
Installed services.
Punta tayo sa home.
Accessibility.
Okay,
button.
back
Run UI
tayo.
home.
Okay. So, ngayon, we are now using the commentary screen reader, right? Um, Meron kasi siyang mga gestures na shortcut para makapunta tayo sa kanyang settings, no? So, first na gesture na ituturo ko using, or first na gesture na hindi na ituturo, share sa inyo, is yung down, right, no? Down, right. So, diyan natin makikita yung kanyang mga settings. Okay, down, right.
Menu.
So, nag-open yung menu. So, hanapin natin dito. Mag-swipe right tayo. Hanapin natin ang program settings.
Navig list read to all voice fixed program suspend voice feedback. Program settings.
Okay, program. Kung mapapansin nyo, masyadong responsive itong commentary screen reader. Kaya nga, gusto ko talagang i-share ito sa lahat. No? Actually, marami nang gumagamit nito. Marami na din nag-gumawa ng tutorial. Pero this tutorial is different because it is designed for typical Android users, no? Yung mga novice or yung mga nasa intermediate, no? So, double tap the program settings.
Commentary screen reader.
Okay, so I will discuss as much as I can to explain each item, no, na makikita natin dito sa main settings ng commentary screen reader. Kasi FYI, itong commentary screen reader ay napakalawak ng kanyang settings, no? Masyadong malawak, no? Marami kang, kapag hindi ka sanay, medyo malilito ka, no? So, kailangan ko siyang i-explain isa-isa in detail okay lang kahit na mahaba itong aking tutorial, no? Kung hindi kakayanin, so siguro iyan natin siya, gagamitin din siyang part, no? Part by part para okay naman. Sige.
Accessibility button. Home button. Notification second action feed TT general set 2 commentary screen reader.
So, commentary screen reader, ang kanyang, kapag mo siya, ma-open na yung kanyang program settings. Ang first is yung pangalan, no? Pangalan niya, commentary screen reader. Then, if you will swipe right,
2.0.200406.
yung kanyang version, no? And then, swipe right,
General settings.
general settings, no? Meron siyang general settings,
ETS settings.
PTS settings,
Feedback settings.
feedback
Action
settings,
settings.
action settings.
Content presentation settings.
Nagsaswipe right na ako ha. Content settings,
Content presentation settings.
content presentation settings,
Notification settings.
notification
Advanced
settings,
settings.
advanced settings, extension,
Plugins and tools.
plugins and tools,
Download additional resources.
download additional resources,
Cloud notes.
cloud notes,
Accessibility
accessibility
settings.
settings,
User center.
user
The
center.
APU Technology Company Limited. Commentary screen reader uses some third-party technologies.
Okay.
Tencent commentary screen reader. 2.0.200406.
Balik na tayo, no? So dito tayo sa
Notification settings.
kanyang first menu. So pupunta tayo sa kanyang general settings. Puntahan na naman natin kung ano ang laman ng general settings.
Commentary screen reader.
Okay?
Commentary screen reader.
So pasensya na sa mga advanced users kasi itong tutorial na ito ay design para sa mga novice or yung mga beginners.
Configuration wizard.
So dito natin kanina kinonfigure yung dito sa configuration wizard sa first item is sa first element is configuration wizard. So nagawa na natin ito kanina. Yung pag-configure natin kanina, nagawa na natin ito.
TTS speed.
So TTS speed,
TTS volume.
TTS volume,
Read usage hits. Checkbox unchecked.
ito nagawa natin ito kanina, yung read usage hint. So, naka-uncheck siya.
Read the list range. Checkbox unchecked.
At saka yung list range, in-uncheck ko yan kanina.
Read notifications. Checkbox checked.
Naka-check yung ating notifications.
Use left right swipes to navigate. Checkbox checked when using the default gesture theme.
Okay,
Change
so
focus
yung
with left right swipes. Exit
use
shortcut functions
swipe
with up down swipes.
right and left para sa navigation.
Use custom gestures. Checkbox unchecked.
So, i-check natin itong custom gestures. Ito yung first na gagawin natin ha.
Use custom gestures. Checkbox
I-check
unchecked.
natin yung use custom gestures.
Checked.
Okay.
Custom gesture settings.
So, custom gesture settings. So, sa later part ng ating tutorial ay i-discuss ko yan one by one. No? Ang custom gesture settings.
Commentary screen reader. Configuration wizard.
So, yun lang yung sa general settings. So,
PTS speed.
TTS speed. So, dito tayo papasokan natin yung TTS speed.
PTS speed.
So, nandito tayo ngayon sa general settings and then TTS speed.
PTS speed 50 checked.
So, ngayon naka-50 yung kanyang default. Actually, itong sa TTS speed ng general ay speed to siya ng iyong second TTS na ginagamit, no? Kapag ibabaan natin o tataasan natin ito, hindi maapektuhan yung ating currently used na TTS kasi ito is designed para sa yung sa secondary TTS natin.
51 unchecked. 50 checked.
So kahit babaan natin yan, taasan natin.
69, 77, 74, 75 unchecked.
Hindi pa rin yan.
Commentary screen reader.
Hindi siya nagbabago kasi design to siya sa secondary screen reader.
TTS volume.
Screen reader, TTS.
TTS speed.
Okay, so ibalik natin siya sa 50.
TTS speed. 80, 80, 80, 80, 77, 77, 77, 77, 76, 66,
Kung mapapansin nyo masyadong
61,
responsive
58 unchecked.
yung
50, 51
commentary.
unchecked. 50 unchecked. Check commentary
Okay.
screen reader.
So tapos na tayo sa first element ng general settings.
Commentary screen reader.
Sa second,
Accessibility button. Notification intent action settings. Feedback settings. General settings. TTS settings. Feedback settings. Action settings. Feedback settings.
is
TTS settings. General settings.
dito tayo sa
Comment configure TTS speed. TTS volume.
TTS volume. So itong TTS volume dito pa rin to siya sa secondary.
Read usage hints. Checkbox
So,
unchecked.
yan na, tapos natin yan ma-discuss lahat.
Read the
No?
list. Read no. Use custom gestures. Custom gestures.
Okay. So labas na tayo dyan sa general settings kasi tapos na natin yang ma-discuss. Alright? So,
Home back button.
back tayo.
Commentary screen reader.
So after ng general settings is yung
Accessibility button. Home button. Access back button. Notification setting. Action feedback settings. TTS settings. General settings.
after ng general settings, tapos na tayo dyan. Dito na tayo
TTS
sa
settings.
TTS settings.
TTS
Double tap,
settings.
pasok natin yan. Okay, so
Navigate up button.
ang first na nandyan sa TTS settings is
TTS settings. Main TTS engine used for reading content. If the selected engine is not working, the first available engine will be used.
so itong main TTS, ito na yung ginagamit natin na nag-navigate tayo, reading content, so on. So ito yung primary, no? So in my case, gusto ko yung eloquence yung aking primary or yung main. So pwede natin itong palitan.
Second main TTS engine used
O,
for reading
puntahan natin
content.
ito,
If the
main
selected engine
TTS.
is main TTS engine.
So pwede natin yung palitan.
Main system TTS checked.
So system TTS, naka-check yung ating system TTS. So bakit eloquence yung ang aking what we call this? Bakit eloquence yung gumagana kapag i-check niyo yung eloquence? Bakit eloquence yung gumagana kung i-check niyo yung system settings? Kasi ang sa akin, ang naka-default ng TTS ng aking system is yung eloquence. So kapag i-check, pero kapag ang vocalizer ang inyong naging default sa inyong system TTS, so vocalizer yung tutunog dito sa system TTS. So depende na sa inyo. Kasi ang sa akin, ang aking system TTS is yung eloquence. Pero pwede din dito sa mga list of TTS na nandito, pwede din kayo mamili, no?
Yunzishing TTS unchecked.
Okay, yung Yunching TTS, yung sa komentaryan,
Samsung text to speech
Samsung,
engine / Google text to
Google
speech engine
TTS,
commentary screen
commentary,
readers, TTI
eloquence,
TTS / vocalizer TTS
vocalizer.
/ factory vocalizers unchecked.
So in my case, yung system yung gagamitin ko kasi doon ko nilagay yung aking eloquence, no? Kaya naging ano yan siya.
System main cancel localize ETI eloquence TTS/s dot code factory
Okay,
dot
so
message subject back button
back tayo sa ating primary screen reader.
TTS settings
Ngayon,
accessibility home button accessibility secondary TT main TT secondary TTS
so
engine
sa secondary TTS,
secondary TTS engine
pasok natin yung secondary TTS. So dito, pwede kayong mamili ng mga kung anong gusto nyo yung secondary TTS, yung nagre-read ng mga notifications. So in my case, gusto kong piliin yung vocalizer.
second system Samsung Google commentary ETI eloquent vocalizer TTS/s dot code factory dot vocalizer TTS settings
Okay, so yan. So vocalizer, kapag may notifications ako, ang nagbabasa is yung vocalizer.
use a single TTS engine checkbox unchecked
So use single TTS engine, dapat naka-uncheck yan. No, dapat naka-double tayo, hindi single. No? Alright. Pero kung gusto nyo maging single, it's your choice. No? It's your choice kung gusto magiging single. Alright.
system TTS settings
So, dito sa system TTS settings,
Shunfei TT system TTS settings
so dito natin makakonfigure ang rate, volume, speed no, ng ating primary TTS.
system TTS settings
System TTS settings. So,
navigate system TTS rate overrates the system TTS volume
TTS volume,
TTS speed
TTS speed. So, self-explanatory na yan. No? Yung mga ganyan ito. TTS volume,
TTS speed
TTS speed,
TTS pitch
TTS pitch, kung gaano kataas or kababa yung pitch ng TTS nyo.
system TTS settings
System TTS settings.
navigate up button
So, doon nyo i-configure. So, hindi ko na lang yun i-elaborate further. No? Alam nyo naman kasi kapag nag-talkback na kayo, alam nyo yan. No?
system navigate up button
So, back tayo.
TTS settings navigate up button TTS main second use a single T system teach Shunfei TTS setting a nice sound TTS setting TTS settings back
So,
button
back.
commentary screen reader access home but commentary screen notifications intent action feedback settings TTS settings
So, tapos na tayo sa general. Tapos na tayo sa TTS settings.
feedback settings
Dito tayo sa feedback settings.
feedback settings
So, dito sa feedback settings,
navigate up button feedback settings audible feedback checkbox checked
okay, so yung audible feedback, so kapag i-uncheck natin yan, so hindi na, kapag magsa-swipe tayo, hindi na tumutunog yung, wala ng sounds na maririnig.
sound audible feedback unchecked
Okay?
sound theme volume sound themes
So dapat,
sound audible feedback
kapag
checkbox
totally
unchecked
blind tayo, na gustong may sound, so i-check natin yan siya.
sound audible feedback checkbox
Audible
unchecked
feedback check.
checked
So later on, ituturo ko rin kung paano ito papalitan. Kasi there are a lot of sound feedback or sound theme. Ang kanilang term dito is sound theme na madadownload natin, no? Na pwede natin magamit sa commentary. So later on, sa later part ng ating tutorial.
sound theme volume
Okay, yung sound theme volume, kung gaano kalakas. So, depende na sa inyo kung gaano kalakas yung inyong sound theme. No? Ang sound theme yung ito, narinig yung clicking. So, kung gusto nyo mahina yung volume, mataas,
sound theme volume
dito nyo pupuntahan sa sound theme volume.
sound themes
O dito sa sound themes, dito na tayo mamimili ng mga sound themes natin. Pero isa pa lang yung nandito, yung default. So, kailangan natin pang mag-download ng ibang mga sound feedback. So, later na yan.
vibration feedback
So,
checkbox checked
vibration feedback. Ayoko nang nagbabibrate ng aking phone. So, i-uncheck ko yan.
unchecked vibration intensity
Okay.
navigate up button
So, vibration intensity. Wala na yan. Then, navigate up. Back tayo.
commentary screen reader
So, yun yung number 3. Yung feedback.
commentary screen reader advanced settings action settings feedback settings
Okay, feedback. So, ngayon,
settings
number 4 is yung
feedback action settings
action settings. So, pupunta tayo sa action settings.
navigate up button action settings gesture theme custom
So, gesture theme, nakacheck yung aking costume. So, yan yung gusto ko eh. Costume. Costume pala. Costume. Okay.
custom gesture settings
So, as what I have said, later ko na ituturo itong custom gesture settings.
Gestures description.
Okay, gestures
Gesture
description,
settings.
gesture settings,
For app gesture theme.
for app
Configure for
gesture
app gesture
settings.
theme. Use the gamer mode. Put the
Use
application
the
in the game
gamer
mode to
mode.
automatically disable gestures for it.
Okay, so ito sa gamer mode, kapag gamer tayo, kapag naka-commentary tayo tapos papasok tayo sa isang application na game, automatic na magdi-disable yung ating commentary. No? So, useful ito sa mga gamers. Okay, next
Alternative
is
gesture settings.
alternative gesture settings,
Scrolling settings.
scrolling
Edge
settings,
gesture settings.
edge gesture settings. So, itong mga hindi ko na pa na-explain, ito yung mga ano pa natin siya, i-discuss natin in the future. Kasi ayaw ko munang i-discuss ito kapag hindi pa ako sure, no? Kasi bago pa kasi ako na user din ng commentary na ito. So hindi naman ibig sabihin na ako nag-share, ako nang tuturo, expert na tayo dito kasi I am also learning pa with this amazing app commentary, no? All right.
Shortcut key settings.
Shortcut key settings. So dito sa shortcut key,
Shortcut key settings.
papasokan natin yung shortcut key.
Shortcut use volume keys as the shortcut keys. Checkbox check long press the volume buttons to execute various operations.
Okay, so use volume key daw as a shortcut key. So check natin yan, no? Para magamit natin yung volume key sa pag control ng ating commentary.
Display system volume panel and adjusting volume. Checkbox unchecked.
So display.
Use volume key. Display system volume panel and adjusting volume. Checkbox unchecked.
So ito daw, kapag magbo-volume ka or i-press mo yung volume key, lalabas yung mga volume panel, yung lalabas na kapag i-expand mo, marami yung may system volume, may ringtone volume, media volume. So kapag gusto mong lalabas yun, kapag i-press mo yung volume key, it's up to you. Pero for me, in my case, I don't want that. No, I don't like that option. So I would leave that unchecked.
Use volume keys to move the cursor when in edit mode. Checkbox unchecked.
So ito, maganda to, yung use volume key
Use volume keys to move the cursor when in edit mode.
to move,
Checkbox unchecked.
to move the cursor. So I really like this, no? Same ito ng talkback din. So i-check natin yan.
Checked.
Alright.
Use the arrow keys to move the focus. Checkbox unchecked.
So use the arrow keys na to move the focus kapag may keyboard siguro tayo. So check natin yan.
Checked. Use the headset button to control the screen reader. Checkbox unchecked. Press the headset key to go to the next item. Long press the key to activate the voice assistant.
Okay, so nasa sa inyo, pag gusto nyo gamitin yung button ng inyong headset sa pag-navigate ng next item, no? Nasubukan ko ito, functioning naman siya, pero kapag ginagamit natin siya kapag nagpe-play ng music, pause, stop, hindi ata siya gagana mag-next siya, no? So, at saka kapag team talk user din tayo, hindi na tayo makakapag-transmit na using our headset, yung button ng ating headset. So, para sa akin, hindi ako gumagamit ito. So, it's really up to you if gusto nyo gamitin ito. Or in my case, sa akin hindi. No?
Simultaneous press of the up and down volume keys. Suspend browse by touch.
So, simultaneous yung pagsabay doon na pag-press ng volume up and down is disabling the
Short press simultaneous press of the up and down volume keys. Suspend browse by touch.
browse by touch, no? So hindi na kayo kapag i-press nyo ito, pag nasabay, hindi long press yung sabay lang, hindi na tayo makakapag-explore by touch. So, it's up to you pa rin. Kasi iba-iba talaga tayo ng mga preferences.
Short simultaneous press of the up and down volume keys. Suspend browse by touch. Short press of the volume up key. Increase volume.
Yan, naka-default na yan.
Long press the volume up key. Toggle lift up finger to activate. Long press the volume up key. Toggle lift up finger to activate.
So long press the volume, toggle daw
Short press of the volume. Long press the volume up key. Toggle lift up finger to activate.
Lift up fingers. Yung ito, yung um, kapag naka-check ito, ilulong press nyo ito. Kapag bitawan nyo yung item, napapasokan nyo, na-activate. Example, nag-browse kayo, tapos nag-explore by touch kayo. Tapos pag bitaw ninyo ng item, o kung saan kayo bumitaw na item, ma-activate yon. So, nasa sa inyo kapag i-check nyo yan, no?
Short press of the volume down key. Decrease volume.
Okay, default na yan.
Long press the volume down key. Voice assistant.
Long press daw the volume key is voice assistant. Yung yung nagbo-voice dictation kayo.
Shortcut key settings.
So, iyan lang yung nasa loob ng shortcut key settings. So, laruin nyo lang itong settings na ito kung ano yung gusto nyo.
Home button. Back button. Action settings. Accessible home button. Click action settings. Short edge gesture scrolling settings. Edge
Alright.
shortcut keys. Click action settings.
Click action,
Multi-part gesture settings. Click shortcut key settings.
shortcut
Quick
key,
action settings.
quick actions. So, ito i-learn para natin ito, no? Yung mga settings ito. Kasi ang ituturo ko yung basic na lang muna, no? Para ito, step by step na lang tayo, no? So, kailangan ko talaga itong gawing part 1, part 2 ang tutorial kasi medyo mas mahaba, no?
Multi-part gesture settings.
So, multi-part gesture settings. Ito yung kapag naka-assign ka na isang gesture, so pwede mo siyang doblehin, no? For example, yung down mo is ito sa advance na kasi ito eh. For example, ang kinonfigure mo sa iyong swipe down is, for example, ang timer. So, pwede mo pa siyang dagdagan, no? Pwede mo pa siyang lagyan ng ibang option, no? Depende na kung anong option na nandito.
Multi-part gesture settings.
So, pasok na
Multi-part
natin.
gesture settings. Multi-part gesture settings. Use multi-part gestures. Up down multi-part gesture. Use multi-part gestures. Checkbox unchecked.
So, dapat naka-check ito, yung use multi-up gesture.
Checked.
Dapat naka-check yan.
Up multi-part gesture settings. Down multi-part gesture settings.
Oh, so, example dito sa down multi-part settings, aside sa iyong ginawang timer na sinet mo doon, pwede mo pa siyang dagdagan ng iba, no? Pero dapat pasukan mo muna yung app na gusto mong lagyan ito before ka pupunta sa option na ito. So,
Use multi-part gestures. Checkbox checked. Multi-part gesture settings.
okay, so back.
One UI home.
Nakapunta ako sa home. Okay, so hindi ko na ito yung ano. So, balik tayo sa program settings.
Menu. Suspend voice feedback. Program settings. Commentary screen reader. Commentary 2.0.20 general settings. Feed action settings. Feedback settings. Feedback settings.
Yan
Action
tayo
settings.
sa action settings na sobrang
Feedback setting. Action settings.
sa
Action
apat.
settings. Navigate gesture per app. Use the gamer alternative gesture. Edge gesture. Click action. Multi-part fingerprint reader. Multi-part gesture settings.
Okay, so yun naman yung multiple gesture settings. And then,
Fingerprint reader gesture
next
settings.
is yung fingerprint gesture
Other
settings,
settings.
other settings. So, try natin pasokan yung other settings kung ano yung nandito.
Other settings.
Other
Other
settings.
set shake. No shake insensitive shake. No command.
So, siya shaking. Sabi niya, no command. So, pwede niya itong lagyan ng command, no? Pasokan natin.
Shake. No command. Exclusions unchecked.
So, pwedeng sa plugins tayo kukuha ng command,
Custom voice commands unchecked.
custom voice
Tools
command,
unchecked.
tools,
Open an app unchecked.
and then,
Previous item. Open an app unchecked.
open an app,
Previous item unchecked.
previous item,
Next item unchecked.
next
Top
item,
unchecked. Bottom unchecked.
bottom. So,
Left shortcut unchecked.
ayun ang bahala kung anong gusto nyo dito sa
Back button. Other settings.
shaking.
Other settings. Shake. Shaking sensitivity. 20.
So, meron din ditong shaking sensitivity. Ito yung kung gaano nyo i-shake or medyo malakas ba yung pag-shake nyo ng phone. So, dyan nyo i-adjust.
Shake to answer the call. Checkbox unchecked.
So, dito, shake to answer the call. So, self-explanatory na yan. Kung gusto nyo, kapag mag-answer kayo ng call, i-shake lang ninyo. Kayo na bahala dyan, no?
Do not use custom gestures in word-by-word browsing mode. Checkbox checked.
Do not use custom gesture your browsing mode.
Use the node. Do not use custom gestures in word-by-word browsing mode.
Hindi ko pa
Checkbox
ito
checked.
try. So, I recommend yung kapag hindi kayo sure, i-leave as default na lang ninyo. Pero kung gusto nyong laruan yung settings, kayo na din bahala, no? Kasi you are really free to explore.
Use the node browsing. Enable gestures. Use the node browsing mode.
Node
Advanced
browsing
users
mode.
only. Checkbox
So,
unchecked.
advanced user only. So, hindi nyo pagkalaman.
Enable gestures. Do not disable if you are totally blind. Checkbox checked.
Okay, so enable gestures tayo.
Other settings.
Okay, so yun lang yung other settings.
Back button. Action settings. Shortcut key set. Edge gesture settings. Shortcut key settings. Click action settings. Multi-part gesture set. Fingerprint reader
Okay,
gesture setting.
fingerprint.
Other settings.
Other settings. So,
Navigate up
so
button.
yun naman yung last no doon sa
Commentary screen reader.
action.
Download addition engines and tool. Advanced mode of action feedback. TTS settings. General set. ET feedback settings.
Setting
Action
action
settings.
settings.
Intent presentation settings.
Content presentation. Number 5. So marami pa tayong ano nito eh. Kailangan matutunan. Anong lang
Action
tayo?
settings. Intent presentation settings.
Content presentation settings. Number 5 pa lang tayo, no? So, try nating pasukan ito.
Intent presentation settings. Navigate intent hint settings. List settings. Hint settings.
So, hint settings.
Intent hint settings. Hint settings.
So, first is yung hint settings.
Hint settings. Read usage hints. Checkbox uncheck read interaction hints based on the app
So,
you are interacting with.
Since sa akin kasi inuncheck ko na kasi ito, no?
Read the current node information. Checkbox uncheck read additional information about the currently focused node while in the node browsing mode.
So, yan.
Caller info. Checkbox check speak caller number and name when called.
So, ito, kapag tinatawagan kayo, dapat naka-check ito, no? Para malaman nyo kung sino ang tumatawag.
Read the caller info. Checkbox check speak call read the volume prompt. Checkbox check read the prompt when adjusting volume.
So, ito, kapag gusto nyo ito, kapag inaano nyo yung volume key, sinasabi niya yung percentage ng volume or yung ano ina-adjust nyo. Sinasabi niya 90, 80, 70. So, kapag gusto nyo ganun, sinasabi niya yung lahat, sinasabi niya yung volume percentage or yung percentage ng inyong ginagawa. So, pwede nyo i-check, ano ito, naka-check.
Caller read the volume prompt. Checkbox check read the prompt when adjusting volume.
Sa akin kasi gusto ko kasi na ganito na sinasabi niya yung volume keys. For example, ganito.
Media volume 90, 85,
85.
9, 100.
So, ganun. So, kapag gusto niyo ganun, so ililib, naka-check dapat ito.
Read the whole window content upon window change. Checkbox unchecked.
So, read all the windows. So, yan. Check ko lang yan. So, kapag laruan nyo yung settings, kayo na bahala dyan, no?
Hint settings.
Okay, yun yung first, no? Yung hint settings.
Back home button. Back button. Intent presentation settings. Accessibility home button. Navigate up button. Dictionary settings. Screen dynamic label presentate list set hint settings.
Hint settings.
List
So,
settings.
sa list settings tayo.
List settings.
Sa second. So, list settings.
List read the list range. Checkbox uncheck read
Sa
the
akin,
information about the display
pinano
range
ko
of the
yan
list
siya.
when scrolling.
Inan-check ko yan.
Read focused items index. Checkbox uncheck read the index of the currently focused list item.
So, naka-uncheck kasi yan lahat.
Read the display range of the currently scrolled list. Checkbox uncheck reads the list settings.
So, kayo na bahala doon kapag gusto nyo yun. Naka-list, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, ayaw ko
Intent
kasi yun.
presentation settings. Dictionary settings. Screen dynamic contents. Label presentation set list settings.
So, list,
Label presentation settings.
label presentation.
Label presentation settings. Label read the currently focused control name. Checkbox check read the current elements type and name. If there's no name, the screen reader will try and guess it.
Okay, so kung gusto nyo na sabihin niya yung button ba yung element or link or control or ano po yung mga element, no? So, ito lang yung i-check nyo. For example, okay, button. So, kung naka-uncheck ito, sabihin niya lang na okay, no? Wala na yung, hindi niya sabihin yung button. Or, for example, yung mga link, no? Yung, for example, pupunta sa web, tapos may link. Example, Google, tapos link. So, kapag in-uncheck nyo ito, wala tayong maririnig na link, no? So hindi niya sasabihin yung element ID, no? Okay?
Read type of the page element. Checkbox checked if switched on. All elements types will be read. Otherwise, only the necessary information will be spoken.
So kayo na bahala dito, kayo na maglaro dito. Sa internet kasi ito eh. Sa web, no?
Try to guess the label of an unlabeled item. Checkbox unchecked. The ID of the currently focused item is being read when the item has no name.
So dapat i-check nito eh kasi kapag walang label yung yung element, so mag-guess yung screen reader natin. So dapat naka-check ito.
Try to guess the label of an unlabeled checked.
Dapat naka-check yan, no?
Read the index of an unlabeled control label presentation settings.
Okay.
Read the currently focused control name. Checkbox
So, ayan,
checked. Read the
bumalik na
current
tayo.
type
So,
of the page back button. Content presentation settings. Content filter addiction screen state report dynamic content label presentation
So label
settings.
presentation, tapos na yan.
Dynamic content settings.
Dynamic content settings.
Dynamic content settings. Dynamic automatic reading of progress bars. Checkbox unchecked automatically read progress bar changes when focusing them.
Okay, so
Dynamic automatic reading of progress bars. Checkbox unchecked
so automatic
automatically read
reading
bar
of
changes when
progress
focusing.
bars. So maganda ito no kapag may download tayo, so automatic binabasa niya yung download progress. So, dapat naka-check yan.
Dynamic automatic reading of progress bars. Checked.
Okay, dapat naka-check yan.
Report dynamic content changes. Checkbox checked automatically read the focused item.
Okay, yan check. Naka-check yan dapat.
Automatically read contents of the current window. Checkbox unchecked automatically read changes in the current window.
Dapat naka-check din ito no.
Automatically read
Kailangan natin
contents of
itong
the
mga information na ito eh.
checkbox unchecked checked.
Okay.
Automatically read QQ chat messages. Checkbox unchecked automatically read incoming QQ messages.
Check.
Dynamic content settings.
So yun lang yung dynamic content settings.
Back button. Content
So
presentation settings.
pasensya na sa background ko guys ha.
Accessibility dictionary settings. Screen state recording. Dynamic content settings.
So-
Screen state recording.
Screen state reporting.
Screen state recording.
Pasensya na kapag medyo mahaba yung aking tutorial kasi iniisa-isa ko talaga no para malaman natin. Okay.
Read the lock-in screen. Read the screen new lock message. Checkbox checked.
So ito yung screen lock no kapag gusto niyo basahin niya yung lock kung na-lock na ba or hindi pa. Sabi niya screen lock or screen unlock. So babasahin niya. Kayo na bahala dito.
Read the lock-in screen message. Checkbox checked.
So naka-check ito lahat.
Screen state recording.
Okay.
Read the screen new lock message. Checkbox checked.
So naka-check yan.
Back button. Content presentation settings. Content filtering settings. Dictionary settings. Screen state recording. Dictionary settings.
Dictionary
Dictionary
settings.
settings. Dictionary. Read the text. Read concatenate. Read the dictionary settings.
Sorry.
Read the text first when in explain mode. Checkbox checked.
So
Read the text first when in explain mode.
read the
Checkbox
text
checked.
first in unexplained mode no. Check yan.
Read concatenated letters as one letter. Checkbox unchecked. Prompt when uppercase. Checkbox unchecked.
Prompt when
Read
uppercase.
the letter as phonetic. Checkbox unchecked.
So kung gusto niyo na read letters as phonetic, yung phonetic means yung A alpha, B Bravo, C Charlie, so on. So kapag nagta-type ka sa dictionary, kapag gusto niyo yung ganon, so check niyo yan.
Prompt read the letter as phonetic. Checkbox unchecked.
So sa akin, ina-check ko yan.
Dictionary settings.
So yun naman din yung dictionary settings.
Content presentation settings. Content filter dictionary settings. Content filtering settings. Use the custom dictionary. Content filtering settings.
Content filtering
Content
settings.
filtering settings.
Ito,
Content blacklist. Filter content blacklist. Filter unwanted items. Checkbox checked.
filter unwanted list. So naka-check man.
Filter images while browsing web pages. Checkbox unchecked. Filter images when browsing web pages.
Filter images.
Screen web content filtering. Checkbox on content filtering settings.
So kayo nabasa dito, no? Hindi pa ba ito na-try?
Content presentation settings.
Okay.
Content filtering settings. Dictionaries. Content. Use the custom dictionary. Checkbox unchecked.
Use the custom dictionary. Hindi ko pa ito na-try kung auto siya.
User dictionary settings.
User dictionary. Ito yung kung hindi ako nakakamali, ito yung pronunciation dictionary yata ito eh. Lang. Itatakil ko ito sa aking next tutorial.
Navigate up button.
Okay.
Commentary screen reader. Advanced settings. Notice the content presentation settings.
So, ilan na yung na-discuss natin?
DTS settings. General settings.
General settings,
DTS
TTS settings,
Feedback settings.
feedback
Action
settings,
settings. Feed action settings.
action settings, content presentation settings.
Notification settings.
So, ang last na aking i-discuss is yung notification settings muna, no? Kasi na-promise ko na kasi yan sa kanina. So, dito tayo mag-stop and then we will cut this tutorial. So I will make another tutorial para ano natin, appreciate talaga natin yung commentary, no? So,
Notification settings.
notification settings muna tayo.
Notification
Pasokan natin
settings.
yan.
Navic notification setting. Read notifications. Checkbox checked.
Okay, nakacheck yung aking read notification.
Notifications reading settings.
So, dito sa notification reading settings, pasokan
Notifications
natin
reading
yan.
settings. Read notifications from the notifications panel. Checkbox checked.
So, read notification from notification panel. So, ito, kapag nakacheck ito, yung lahat ng yung lahat ng mga notification natin na nakikita natin sa notification panel ay binabasa niya. Which is sa akin, ayoko, no?
Notifications reading settings.
I-uncheck ko yan.
Notifications from the unchecked.
Kasi, mapupuntahan ko naman yan siya anytime na gusto ko eh. So, hindi ko na yan siya i-check.
Read pop-up notifications. Checkbox checked.
O, itong read pop-up notifications ang gusto ko kasi kapag may nagalaw or may nagwa-warning siya or nagbibigay ng notification kapag may mali tayong nagawa sa ating phone.
Read screen readers notifications. Checkbox checked.
Ito rin yung screen reader notification, i-uncheck ko yan kasi alam naman natin gamitin yung ating screen readers, so hindi na kailangan na i-notify tayo.
Unchecked.
Okay.
Notifications reading settings.
So, yun naman yung notification reading settings. So, perhaps umabot tayo ng oras siguro, no? So, sa loob ng program settings is na-discuss natin yung 6 items, no?
Back button.
So,
Notification settings.
ano pang maiwan natin?
Notification white list. Note others notification home button. Other
Wait,
settings.
ha?
Notification black list. Notification white list. Other settings. Notifications reading settings. Other settings.
Dito sa other settings pa, no? Other settings ng notification, puntahan natin kung ano nasa loob.
Other setting. Notification summary. Notification summary. Checkbox unchecked.
Notification summary.
Notifications while the screen is locked. Checkbox unchecked.
So, ito, read notifications while screen is locked. Siguro maganda, no? Kahit nakalock yung ating screen, so gusto ko itong option na ito. For example, may nag-pop up, no? Kahit kung naka-on yung notification panel ninyo doon kanina, so babasahin niya pa rin kahit nakalock.
Read notifications while the checked.
Check ko yan.
Read source
Maganda
of
yan.
the notification. Checkbox checked. Read source of the notification.
So, read
Checkbox
source
checked.
of notification, kung saan nanggaling yung notification. Sa Facebook ba, sa looban ng phone ninyo. So, naka-check ba ito?
Read source of the notification. Checkbox checked.
So, naka-check. So, okay lang yan.
Other settings.
So, yan lang yung other
Back
settings.
button. Notification settings.
Kita nyo masyadong malawak talaga itong commentary.
Back button.
Kaya hindi to siya pwedeng i-tutor ng ano lang eh, isang upuan lang.
Commentary screen
Okay.
reader. Notification setting. Advanced settings. Content presentations action settings.
So, ang na-discuss natin is
Content presentation notification settings.
hanggang notifications. No? Meron pang mga natirang settings,
Advanced settings.
advanced settings,
Extensions.
extensions,
Inclusions and tools.
plugins and tools,
Download additional resources.
download additional resources,
Cloud notes.
cloud notes,
Accessibility settings.
accessibility settings,
User center.
user
The
center.
baby new technology company.
Okay,
limited.
so
Commentary screen reader user
so
support.
maybe yung iba, gagawa pa ako ng ibang episode
Commentary screen reader.
ng tutorial about dito. So, medyo napahaba tayo ngayon. So, ano na ba? Umabot siguro tayo ng oras. So, sige. Let's end muna this tutorial. So, abangan yung aking second tutorial. No? Abangan niyo yung aking next tutorial. So, hanggang dito na lang muna. Si Purge Leono at saka salamat sa mga nag-subscribe, no? Sa akin. Huwag niyo kalimutan mag-subscribe, ha? Char. Para dadami yung ating mga subscribers. Alrighty. So, yan lang muna tayo, mga igans, no? Hanggang dito na lang. Ito si Purge Leono para sa commentary tutorial, no? Abangan yung aking next tutorial.
Curtain enabled. Notification shake. Low please expand Android system silent battery charge rule. Stop. Pause. Stop.